Let me tell you something about Hue Jackson. I don't know what he's doing with DK7. I don't know what the fuck his plans are with DK7. But I'm gonna fucking tell you what I believe. I believe DK7, he's just not picking up, holding the ball too long, whatever. I think Hue Jackson benched him on performance when I don't believe you do that, but I'm kind of glad because I like Kevin Hogan. But that being said, you don't work with quarterbacks like that. But what I'm going to talk about is this. Harbaugh made one of the Hue Jackson coaching mistakes. He tried a field goal. We got the ball back at the 50-yard line with 1:06 left. Now, the problem I have with Hue Jackson is the first two play calls were over the middle, a little short dink and dunks. They were like 5-yard passes. He had 2 timeouts left. He was clearly playing for a field goal. We should have launched the ball in the end zone and tried for a touchdown. He was playing for a field goal. You play to win the game, not for a field goal. Conversely, Hogan throws a terrible pass. I don't even know what he was thinking. And it's intercepted. They go down to the 1-yard line. They punch it in this net. They're up 21-7. The game's over. Now, right now, I'm watching this game, and there is no way. Listen, we're spinning tires. We're delaying the inevitable if we keep Hue Jackson as our coach the rest of this year. Let's just fire him tomorrow. Listen, you can say what you want, but this guy doesn't know how to run a football team. He's just not a good coach. He may be a good coordinator, but I'm going to tell you, his play calling is horrible. I'll tell you, it's horrible right now. Maybe Cincinnati wants him back. I don't. But we have to move on from him. We need to hire, honestly, let's be honest about this. We have to lure John Gruden. We have to lure a good coach out of retirement. We have to find a good coach. Hue Jackson ain't the answer. He's horrible. He's horrible. I believe he pulled Deshaun Kaiser based on his performance. And I'm not mad at that, but I'll say this. I wouldn't have pulled him. I thought DK7, given what Hue Jackson's calling, I thought DK7 was doing about as good a job as he could because his play calling's terrible. I wouldn't have pulled him. Now, conversely, Kevin Hogan, who I always thought was the man, came down and took the team down and looked good. I'm not going to lie. I like Kevin Hogan in there. But you don't pull the quarterback based on performance in the second week of the season in the first half because your play calling sucks. It's terrible. The play calling is horrible. Hue Jackson is just not a head coach. He's not. Greg Williams' defense, I don't know. It's just not doing this. It's not doing it. And it's good because the offense is 3 and out. I don't know. But Harbaugh gave us a gift to get back in the game. And Hue Jackson just gave it right back away. I can't watch this anymore. I'll be honest with you. There's talent on that team. We have 2 quarterbacks that can play at this level. But Hue Jackson ain't the right man for the job moving forward. We have to recognize that now. These players I don't even think they respect him. I don't. I think it's time we do it right now. Cut him. Get another guy. Because, 16-21, Flacco's having a field day against this defense that we thought was elite. Which could be. Marcus Mariota sucks. He's garbage. The Jaguars about to be 2-0. You know, the best coaching job I did was last year. We didn't have any talent, but those guys gave me their heart. They played to their maximum potential. I'll tell you something else. Somewhere in America right now, there's a 10-year-old kid. He's going behind the back, above the rim. This kid holds the future of us in his hands. Because coaches like me, we predicate on him. We pray on him. I disgraced my profession. Remember that blue chips? There goes Happy running to the cash machine. That guy's got the best money linebackers can buy. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you something else. But, yeah. DK7, listen, I like Hogan, but DK7's our future. You cannot pull him. That was a terrible throw by Hogan. You cannot pull him because he's not executing your shitty-ass fucking plays. Fucking you diminutive little Scarface midget. Looks like someone threw acid on Hue Jackson's face right here. We actually have talent on this roster. The most we've had in years. And Hue Jackson's just ruining it. This guy's supposed to be an offensive genius. His offense is the worst I've ever seen. He can't even get Crowell going. Every other coaching staff, when they had Crowell could get fucking 100. We had Crowell and Ben hesitating under Shanahan getting 150 yards a game every fucking time. Remember Kyle Shanahan? This offense is terrible. It's horrible. We need to fire Hue Jackson. We're just delaying the inevitable. Why wait till the offseason when we could do it now? Or you know what? If he's going to be your head coach, make someone else call plays. Make him hire an offensive coordinator. Because this shit is sucking. I can't watch it no more. I cannot watch. Open the game with a stretch run, and then everything he does, like the handoffs, they're like a stutter step. They're delayed. Just run up the fucking gut. Run up the fucking gut. That's how football is meant to be played. You're not going to stretch like Adrian James and Peyton Manning. That play don't work no more. The linebackers, everything's too fast. And Crow can't think. I just can't watch this no more. I can't. I can't do it. I cannot do it. This guy's like it's like watching grass grow. You're just sitting there waiting for something to happen and you're like, when's it going to happen? I mean, we hear all this stuff about Hue Jackson and it's like I've been waiting for going on 2 years now. When is it going to happen? When? Remember this? Trust me. Yeah. Cody Kessler. If Cody Kessler was our backup right now instead of Hogan, we'd be shut out. I mean, we wasted a third-round draft pick on Cody Kessler because diminutive Jackson, or I call him clueless Hue Jackson, said this guy was good. So I'm not even going to watch this. I'm not going to watch second half. I have to go cut long. I can't watch it no more. It's going to be fucking 35-0 or 35-7 because Hue Jackson's offense is just terrible. It's bad. I can't do it. I can't. You know, I should have started rooting for the Steelers because this is embarrassing. I can't watch this. I just won't do it. I can't. I won't do it. This is the worst head coach I've ever seen in my life. And I'm hoping the front office recognizes that. There's no point in playing the season out with them. Why? What are you gaining? You're going to ruin your franchise quarterback in DK7. You're going to ruin this kid with fucking Hue Jackson. I mean, his play call, I don't think anyone can survive under his play calling. You can't. So we got to get rid of Hue Jackson. Oh, and Kenny Britt, boom, you're out of here. Cut him. He's gone. He's done. He's terrible. Front office, you made a mistake that you should have signed prior. You should have. Because think, if you signed prior to that money, he's catching balls for you for the next 4 or 5 years. You fucked up. You should have gave him what he wanted. He knew what he's worth, and he's going to get that. Now you got Kenny Britt, who I thought would have been good, but he sucks. It's almost like Kenny Britt don't care. He wants it. It's almost like, you know what, he says, I don't even want to play on this team. He probably doesn't. He probably don't want to play under Hue Jackson. I hate to say it, I think Hue Jackson's the worst coach than Mike Tomlin. And Mike Tomlin's one of the worst coaches I've ever seen in my life. And Mike Tomlin's the only man to lose a playoff game against Tim fucking Tebow. That's how bad Mike Tomlin is. When Tim Tebow is your quarterback, that team should not fucking score. Mike Tomlin gave up like 21 points that day. So yeah, Mike Tomlin was the worst coach in football. Now he's number 2 behind fucking Hue Jackson. Gronkowski. That's how bad his Saints are. Gronkowski's slow. I can cover him. And of course, our defense, which played good last week, makes Flacco look like a viable NFL quarterback again, because he's not. That's another thing, too. If you look at how Baltimore's offense is, the shifting of the pocket, everything, they get wide open. Kyle Shanahan used to have people wide open, running all around wide open. There's no one. It's like fucking big no one's open. No one's open. So Hugh, please resign. Just resign after the game. Just quit, please. Because you're hurting this team. Our fan base we don't care. Listen, Hugh, the type of fans we have, we don't care about you and your family. We can care less about you. If you drive home from the stadium and get in a violent car wreck and burn to death, I'm not going to lie to you. 99% of our fan base is going to be happy as hell because you can't coach the team, but we're going to get a new coach. That's the honest to God's truth. If you're not any good, we don't care about you. So, at least I would be. I'd be like, thank God, we got a new coach now at least. Fuck him. So, we need a new coach. And I don't think we're ever going to get any good on this guy. You know how you say, well, maybe another year. This is the second year. I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing absolutely nothing. No evidence that this guy gets it. Nothing. I mean, only challenge the ball by Coleman. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I see one replay, I'm like, oh, it's a draw. And he challenged it anyway. What type of guy does that? I'll tell you, does it? A clueless fucking coach. He's fucking terrible. God, I wish he was. God, I hate to say it. Reggie Lewis, Hank Gathers. Why couldn't that happen to him right now? Why? I'm being serious. At least we get a new fucking coach. I can't watch this. I can't. I'll be good the rest of my life, I swear to God. So, we gotta do something. Maybe if God answers a prayer, we'll be alright, so. Because we can't continue to, every Sunday, we can't continue the same thing every Sunday. This is an embarrassment. I cheated my profession. You know, the best coaching job I did was last year. I mean, we were 14 and 14, but this kids, they gave me their maximum potential, their maximum effort. You know, I'll tell you something else. Somewhere in America, there's a 10-year-old kid out there. He's dribbling behind his back. He's going up the rim. And his coaches like me lurking there because this kid holds our future employment in his hands. It's 2 words I never thought I'd say. I quit. They played against Hue Jackson. That's what they did. So, the reason I quit streaming is there's no point. I don't even care. Game's over. It's over. At least we got the Indians and the Cavaliers for another season.